On behalf of all of our co-sponsors, who are Student Progressive Dane, the Middle Eastern Law Students Association, Madison Rafa Sister City Project, Young Americans for Liberty, the Haven Center, Rainbow Bookstore Cooperative, the National Lawyers Guild of UW-Madison, the Middle Eastern Law Students Association, and I'd like to make a special thanks to our co-sponsor who wasn't listed on the poster, the Madison Chapter of American Jews for a Just Peace. First, first I'm going to have Alan come up and make a quick announcement.
Good evening. My name is Alan Ruff, and I'm the events coordinator at Rainbow Bookstore Cooperative. I'm very pleased to be bringing the Lebanese-French scholar and public intellectual Gilbert Ashkar to Madison on the 17th of November in this room that evening at 7 o'clock. For those of you not familiar, Ashkar is a prominent Middle East scholar, intellectual, and again, a politically engaged public intellectual. He'll be speaking on his new book, The Arabs and the Holocaust, which is a far-ranging analysis of opinion across the Arab world and the Middle East in regard to their perspectives on the Holocaust. And it also goes into Israeli politics and use in regard to the Holocaust as well. It's an important book, and he's written several other things. He's been here once before, about 10 years ago now, under the auspices of the Haven Center. So again, the sponsoring organizations are Rainbow Bookstore Co-op, the Haven Center of the Department of Sociology, the Madison Rafa Sister City Project, Madison Area Peace Coalition, Solidarity Socialist Feminist Anti-Racist Organization, the International Socialist Organization, and a number of individual donors, and it's been endorsed, of course, by UW Students for Progressive Dane. So thank you, and I want to encourage you all to come. Again, November 17th, 7 o'clock here in this room. Thank you.
Thank you. I have one more quick announcement, or maybe two. The first is that Student Progressive Dane, when we were talking about bringing speakers, we decided we wanted to have some kind of positive, concrete thing come out of bringing speakers, and so we got permission to use this event to ask for donations. We're working in partnership with MECA, the Middle East Children's Alliance. Their website is up on the board behind me. Just really quick, it was founded in 1988, and since then they've donated over $17 million in direct aid to children in Lebanon, Iraq, and Palestine. They have a new project called the Maya Project, and the goal of which is to put a desalination and water filtration system in every UN school in Gaza. Our goal is to raise $4,000 by the end of the year so that we can donate a full small water filtration system, which would be for a preschool in Gaza and would provide clean water to between 150 and 250 kids, all the staff members, and then also lots of the kids end up bringing a lot of water, clean water home to their families. And we're very, very lucky. The Alice Rowan Swanson Foundation has agreed to match all the money that we raise. So every dollar you give is $2 towards our goal. And after our event last week, we have almost $400 already. So we're almost 1/10 of the way. So the box will be passed around during the event, and I encourage you to donate as much as you can. Thank you. Now I'm going to have Kyle come up and make a quick announcement.
Hello everyone, my name is Kyle, and I'm a Student Progressive Dane. I guess, as Harriet had indicated, part of the idea behind bringing John Mearsheimer and Glenn Greenwald last week is not only to have a broader educational impact on campus, but hopefully to also produce some concrete results coming out of that and get people involved in the struggle for justice and human rights in Palestine. So to that end, the first thing I wanted to say was I encourage everybody to get involved in Student Progressive Dane if you're interested in these issues. We'll be passing around a sign-up sheet throughout the course of the lecture. The second thing I wanted to announce was that we have a petition currently being circulated around, which essentially mandates that the university system divest from a corporation called Caterpillar, which is the primary manufacturer of the bulldozers which are utilized by the IDF in the occupied territories to essentially destroy Palestinian homes and make room for new settlements and things of that nature. I want to be clear that this petition is not directed towards the state of Israel in any sort of way. It's simply targeting a particularly problematic corporation that has been involved in, like I said, some very serious human rights abuses. Currently, a sign of good news is that the corporation has temporarily suspended all sale of these bulldozers to the state of Israel as the ongoing lawsuit by the Rachel Corrie family against the Israeli government is going on. So that indicates to us that Caterpillar is already feeling the pressure from international activism, and so we essentially want to continue on with that effort. And we think that a really good place to start is showing the support of both students and the broader community for that larger effort. So like I said, that petition will be outside, and we're really hoping that you're able to sign up if you do support that particular cause. A final thing I just wanted to say is that before John is introduced, that there will be a question and answer period after the lecture. So if you have any sort of disagreement or anything like that, I encourage you to voice it at that particular time. So thanks a lot, and enjoy your
And now, what you've all been waiting for, I am honored to present to you Professor John Mearsheimer, Professor of Political Science at the University of Chicago, and author of numerous books and articles, including, most famously, The Tragedy of Great Power Politics, and The Israeli Lobby and U.S. Foreign Policy, which he co-authored with Stephen Walt, and most recently, Why Leaders Lie, The Truth About Lying in International Politics, which is set to release in 2011. Without further ado, I present to you Professor John Mearsheimer.